Flame retardants have been used in consumer products since 1970, and despite many being identified as toxic or a human carcinogen, they are still used today. To better understand why we are still battling flame retardants in the fire environment today, let's take a step back to understand what flame retardants are and why they were created. According to the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, flame retardants are chemicals that are applied to materials to prevent the start or slow the growth of fire. They've been added to countless consumer products as they were designed to decrease the ability of material to ignite. The term flame retardant refers to their function, not a class of chemicals. When we refer to a class of flame retardants, we're referring to flame retardants that are created using specific chemistries with different properties and molecular structures. Such as brominated flame retardants contain bromine, and chlorinated flame retardants contain chlorine. Brominated and chlorinated flame retardants fall under a larger group of chemicals called organohalogen flame retardants. The science around flame retardants gets a little complicated, but to better explain what organohalogen flame retardants are, let's first define organohalogen chemicals. Organohalogen chemicals are organic compounds that contain at least one halogen chemical, such as fluorine, chlorine, bromine, or iodine, and they are bonded to carbon. Organohalogen flame retardants, also referred to as organohalogens or halogenated flame retardants, contain bonds between carbon and the elements bromine or chlorine. Today, flame retardants are typically used in four major areas: electronics and electrical devices, building and construction materials, furnishings, and transportation. This means they are most likely used in the chairs you are sitting on, the mattresses you are sleeping on, electronic casings, your couch at home, construction materials, and some children's toys. Flame retardants are everywhere because these consumer products had to meet the open flame flammability standard. Some good news is many states have passed legislation to transition away from the open flame test to a smolder test. This means that less or no flame retardants are needed to meet this standard. We saw the transition start in 2015, when the law went into effect, and many manufacturers have already met the standard and transitioned away from flame retardants. While many flame retardants are still used, most organohalogens have been banned through state or local legislation or were voluntarily phased out. Despite organohalogens not being used in new products, they are still prevalent in the firefighting environment. This is a result of them being used in older furniture and building products, which are released when the products are burned. Also, because flame retardants do not easily break down, they can remain persistent in the environment for years. They can also bioaccumulate or build up in people and animals over time. Flame retardants, including organohalogens, will continue to be in a firefighter's environment, which highlights the importance of proper decontamination post-fire suppression.